It's 6:45 in the morning. It's dark outside, which means it's time to hit the road to try to make it out for sunrise. Right, let's go. Just arrived at the car park. I'll stick the details on the screen. The postcode doesn't actually take you to the car park directly. On my sat-nav I had to follow the road a little bit further up, so just look out for a car park. You can't really miss it. It's just literally on the side of a road and there's nothing else about. So look, there's the entrance. There's nothing on the other side of the road and just a car park on the other one. So it's freezing as well. It was snowing on the way up here. Okay, so we've just come down from that hill where I recorded the last clip, and when you get down, you've got this basically a field of silver birches, which looks pretty cool. I think we may try to shoot it, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to find a composition. We'll have a go though, right? Let's see how we get on. Okay, so I found a composition that I want to shoot. I've taken a few shots. I think what I'll do is I'll go for the sort of classic wide angle shot. I've got the camera set up on a tripod, and this is basically what I'm shooting, the path, and then the path goes off in between the birches, up the lower hill, and then off into the distance. Now, it looks pretty cool me standing here, but whether or not it's actually going to look good on the picture, I don't know. Okay, so it's January, Christmas has been and gone, but Santa's left a few little bits and pieces for us, for me and Joe. So we got new tripods, and we also have these remote release cable releases, which basically allow you to set a time basically it's for long exposure, and also to avoid shake on the camera when you take pictures, because in order to maximize your sharpness in your pictures you want to minimize camera shake, and therefore you don't really want to be pressing the shutter with your finger, okay, and that's why I use a tripod. What you can also do with a tripod is, in a scene like this where it's a little bit dark, you can still use ISO 100 to minimize your noise. So what the cable release allows you to do is you can set the exposure time on it between a second up to, I think it's 99 hours, which 99 hours would be a bit excessive, but you know, anything in between. And you can also trigger the shutter with with the settings which you have set up on the camera. So like for this shot, I'm shooting at, I think it's about a third of a second. Now if I was shooting handheld, it would be shaky, it would be blurry, it wouldn't be sharp at all. If I was shooting on a tripod without a cable release, it would be fairly sharp, but in order to get that little bit extra, in order to maximize that sharpness, you don't want to be pressing the shutter yourself. So either use a 2-second timer which is built into your camera, or get one of these. So I've shot that initial composition I wanted to shoot, then I went and shot another one, just a regular shot of the landscape. I'm not sure if that's going to be any good though. And this is what I shot just now. I'm quite hopeful that that's turned out well. In fact, the light's coming, so I'm going to go and shoot it now. Bear with me. Okay, I've reshot it, panic over. The light's starting to look pretty cool. on the birches down there, so I think I'll go and look for a composition down there next. Okay, another composition. So the sun is rising just there above the hills, and it was obviously, now it's cloudy so you can't see it, but when the clouds cleared it was shooting nice clean rays of sunshine through directly in this direction. I had a go at shooting, but because of the intensity of the light I did need to bracket, but because I was rushing it, because the light was there, the moment was there, you don't want to miss the moment, so I was shooting. So I've got a few shots which hopefully I can stitch together and bracket them, blend them on the computer later on, and hopefully it'll come out okay, but it's one of those like, I don't know. We'll see. Every now and then we do get like a quick shower, bit of snow, bit of sleet, but it goes away pretty quick, so hopefully it's going to stay dry for us. Don't you just hate it when you put the camera away and the light happens just at that moment? Really annoying. But we can't spend all day in this bit, we have to move on. We only just really descended, so there's a bit more walking to do and other compositions to explore. That direction. Yep. Let's go. So whilst we're walking to our next destination, I thought I'd tell you a little bit about our new tripods. They're by a British company called Three-Legged Thing, and they're pretty cool. Well, we think so anyway. Mine's called Winston, that's the actual name of the tripod, and Joe's is called Billy. Now, Winston is top of the range, professional grade carbon fibre tripod that extends to, I think it's 185 centimetres, which is nearly 2 metres, which is, 6 foot, something like that. Whereas Joe's extends to 165 centimetres high, which I've got no idea what that would be in feet. Joe's is a part of the Punks range of Three-Legged Thing, and it's basically a travel tripod. When it's all folded down, it's less than 50 centimetres long, which makes it nice and compact. It's also carbon fibre, so nice and strong. Mine can take up to 40 kilograms in weight, whereas Joe's can take up to 18 kilograms, which is plenty enough for the sort of cameras that we shoot, the sort of lenses that we have. We like the funky design with the you can see there a bit of brass, or I don't know what you want to call it, so yeah, just a bit different to your Manfrottos and most of the other tripods. Just really like the design. Included with the tripod, well, with the tripod set, because we bought them with the heads on them. So mine's the Airhead 360, and I forgot what Joe's head's called, but it's the one that comes in a bundle with Billy. Included in there, you also get this thing called Tools with a Z at the end, and it's basically got a bottle opener, an Allen key so that you can tighten up the screws on your tripod if you ever had the need to. It's also got underneath, you know, when you fasten your the quick release plate onto the camera or onto your lens, you have to there's like a little screw that you've got to tighten, and usually you have to find a 1p coin, or some have actually built in like a thing that pops out and you use that. Well, on three-legged thing quick release plates, it's just a screw, so you either need like a 1p coin or a screwdriver, or tools have this little thing at the end of them, so you can use that. It's pretty cool. In terms of weight, because I don't think I mentioned that, Joe's Billy is about 1.5 kilograms, so 1.5 bags of sugar, whereas mine with the Airhead is about 2.5 kilograms, because it's a substantially bigger tripod. Buggy much? Descending into the gorge now. A bit of woodland coming up. Now this place will be pretty cool with a bit of light. May wait a little bit and see if it comes out. But basically, down there, you've got all these like that. There. Those stones are covered in this thick, bright green moss. And with the light coming from up there, which is where it is, it can really just light it all up, and they're going to stand out. It's going to give a nice bit of contrast to an image. Okay, we are quite determined to shoot this now, because the light is coming and going, so we're just waiting for it to come through, which it looks like it may just about do in a second or two. And that's the composition I'm working on. So it's just a case of standing, shooting. Ooh, that's coming out nice now. So get the exposure right, get your composition, and then wait for light. And click. Packing up now, off to, well, carry on, see where it takes us. I don't know if I mentioned earlier, probably haven't, with all three-legged thing tripods, one of the legs always comes off and can serve as a monopod. There you go. Right, let's carry on walking. So we came down to the stream level, river level, whatever you want to call it, and look, more woodland, and that's a good thing. The light's gone a bit dull on us now, so there's not many opportunities to shoot, but the location's pretty good. And with the right light, this would look really, really cool. I don't have an L bracket like Joe's, but after today, definitely want one. It's just a lot less faffing about with leveling stuff and adjusting and stuff. Pull it out, twist it, boom, put it back down, and off you go, shoot. Looks like a pretty cool place to come mountain biking. The paths aren't too steep, but they're steep enough to be fun. And they're plenty wide enough. And because they're made up of, well, soil, rocks, well, when I say rocks, boulders, and tree roots, I'm sure you could have quite a lot of fun on them. Had a lovely bit of lunch down there. Took some shots whilst we were having lunch and taking a break. It's a nice little waterfall. It's not too busy, so people weren't getting in the way. It's really nice. The problem is, because it's quite close to that edge of the gorge, if you like, there's no light hitting the waterfall, so even when the sun was shining through, I just wasn't getting the light that I'd like. The sun's come out to play, and it's making everything awesome. Everything's just looking light. It's lovely. Tired much? Coming out of the gorge now, and whoa, right, through the gate into the clearing. No idea what's over there, but we want to have a look and explore. But yeah, beautiful piece of woodland down there. Owler tour, here we come. That moment when you've been walking around for a good few hours, like 4 or 5 hours, and then you think, did I pay for the pay and display car park that I parked on? No I haven't. So it's maybe a yellow stick on the car. walking over to the car now. Moment of truth. Did they get me? Did they not? We're gonna go up across the road up there. There's another tour. So what we'll do is we'll have a quick look at the car, drop the map off because the OS map ends basically where the road is, and beyond that it's a different map, which is a home. Everyone's got their tickets in their windows. No pressure. Can't see anything just yet. Ooh. I think we got away. Nothing here. Ooh. Yes, got away with it. Now quickly up there and then run back down and get out of here. The view from up here is pretty spectacular. It's a little bit overcast. A little bit like misty, but it's not mist. I don't know what it is. There's something in the air. It's very nice. If only there was like a clear vantage point where you could set up. That would make a nice picture. But I just can't see anything. It's one of those places that really look very nice, but it's just very difficult to get a shot. And sometimes that's just what you get. Time for one last shot of the day. But first, lens change. Back in the car now. No ticket. Yes. Now we're gonna head off. What time? It's 3:15, which is nice because that means we have enough time to get home, which is gonna take us just over an hour probably. And then we can have a look at the shots, do some editing, and enjoy our evening. That's the plus of getting up in the morning. So, what, we left the house at about 7:30?
7 o'clock.
Or 7 o'clock? Yeah, 7 o'clock, sorry. And we were out here already at 8:30 shooting. It was just amazing. So yeah, I can definitely recommend get up early and go shooting or walking, whatever you want to do. Don't waste the day away.